Have you ever thought to yourself, there's got to be a better way? Like this hamster wheel of trying to find contracts and opportunities for your business. You've got a couple of repeat clients that are on your books, but you never know when they're going to stop paying you. You are bidding for opportunities on the private sector and with institutions, and you're doing all the things, being the lowest bidder, thinking that's the way to get in. But ultimately, it's really leaving you really exhausted and feeling like you're not doing the right thing somehow and somewhere. But you got to keep going because everybody on the outside of your business sees the success, right? They see the new equipment for your construction company, they see the new team members, they see the branding, the logos, and they think that you've got it set. Oh man, you guys are doing so amazing. Like there's no way anybody can understand it, but it's so normal. There's people that are normalizing the hard, normalizing the struggle, the insecurity for revenue and consistency. And deep down there's got to be a better way. My name is Melinda Colon. I am a government contracting advisor. I'm an enterprise value architect. I'm here with my friend Shakri Bryant. And listen, oh my gosh, Shakri is what you need in your business. If you're in construction, engineering, janitorial, if you are in facility maintenance or security, you need bonding. And this is one of the things that causes a lot of delays in actually getting contracts that set your business up for decades, for a lifetime, is because you get stuck at the bonding. And I'm so grateful to have Shakri here. Thank you so much for being here, Shakri.
I am so happy to be here and excited to share this information with everyone.
Yes, it is. So to get together, we're actually sharing what you need to hear right now because it's important. I mean, there's a lot of changes and it feels like the world is going so fast, right? It's just today there's AI, and then we got to get Claude, and then we got to get ChatGPT, and even you're running a successful business, you don't have time. You're just like, I need to hire someone to do this, but it keeps changing, and you got ads going, and you have to do your messaging, your marketing, and the things, the practices, and the principles that you have instilled in your business seem to be not working as well as they used to. Am I landing on something? I feel like I'm landing on something because we're all feeling it.
Yeah.
Me and Shakri are founders and owners, and we've built a business successfully individually, and it's helped and impacted so many people's lives. I personally have helped clients achieve over $5.7 billion in contracts with a win rate of 74%. So I kind of know what I'm doing, right? Like it's just a little bit, right? And so Shakri, share with me like the results that you're getting for people. Didn't you recently work with like a government agency on a bond readiness program? Wow.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm seeing in the market the same thing that you're seeing. There are so many opportunities available, but a lot
Yeah.
of companies and contractors just don't know where to find the opportunities. They're
Yeah.
lacking a systematic way of being able to predict where their next contract is coming from. And so, what we have been really successful at doing is partnering with government agencies. And instead of facilitating something that is very transactional, we
Yeah.
really build relationship with contractors. And instead of just giving them their first bond, we actually show them that there is a blueprint to bonding. Just like anything else that
Yeah.
is built,
Mm.
you first have to create a blueprint. There is a systematic way of doing everything that we do in business. So,
Yeah.
yes, we have partnered with local government, putting on bond readiness programs, talking about accounting,
Mm.
bonding, leadership,
Mm.
estimating, all of the things, all of these wraparound services that help to undergird a contractor's bonding program and ultimately their success.
Mm. Wow, that's so important. I mean, it's kind of like that saying where where we say, you can't like you can bring a horse to drink water, but you
Water, but
can't
you can't make him drink.
drink. And so we're bringing contractors or businesses, we're bringing
Mhm.
service businesses to the water, and we're showing them the roadmap to get there again, and we're teaching them how to drink. And here's the thing, that is usually either or, right? Like
Mhm.
it's either you get the framework and you figure it out yourself, or You know what I mean? Or you get someone to do it for you and you have to like, okay, well, I have bonding and you have no idea like why do you have bonding? What makes it that you are qualified?
Absolutely.
In terms of like what can I bid on? Okay,
Mhm,
so a separate company outside of my organization that I'm growing to create a legacy for my family,
mhm.
I am reliant on them to tell me what I can do.
Absolutely.
What?
Yeah. The
Wow.
educational component to anything is a game changer.
Mhm.
Most of the contractors that I work with, they come to me either because they've never been bonded before and they really don't know where to start. They don't even
Yeah.
understand the foundation of bonding, why it's required, and also the access that a business
Yes.
owner can get once they're able to become bondable. It
Mhm.
changes everything. You have other contractors that may have been bonded in the past, but they don't know how to grow and expand what they
Oh,
currently
yeah.
have.
Mm,
Again, because most people are very transactional. Tell me
exactly.
what you need now, but they're really not showing them the infrastructure to
Mhm.
create what's next. So there's always a taking care of what's in the now, but also facilitating and getting ready for what is to come, what's next. And
Yeah.
so, like yourself, we have been so impactful in the community, helping people and really just opening doors of
Yeah.
opportunity so that people are able to have that sense of security that we know that most business owners crave, especially in this day and age. To your point, with everything changing,
Yeah.
some things can still be predictable.
Oh man, predictability is power.
Mhm,
I've worked with a lot of large organizations, 9 figures, 8 figures, $1 billion. And what I've learned is that a lot of their best practices when it comes to predictability are not translated down to a small business. And when I understood that for the first time when leaving corporate America, where this was my job to help businesses basically keep entire departments of engineers employed and now helping small businesses do it where they're making 7 figures or they're trying to get to 8 and they have a goal from high 6 figures to get to 7 or 8 and to make something that lasts and more importantly that can stand on its own. You see, this is the most important thing about entrepreneurship, about building a business and founding something that you believe in, is to be able to step away from it and know it still works. And that predictability is what creates that ability to step away, take a vacation with the family, travel the world, be able to experience things that you need to experience so that you can get rejuvenated to
mhm.
bring that energy back into your business and to be able to position yourselves as the leader, leading them to the destination. Because if you're trying to be the visionary and the operator, if you're trying to sell and operate and do the work, the seller doer model in, AEC or, engineering and construction, it does not work very well. It's
Very
very hard to keep consistent. And there's only one way to solve that, and it is actually to plan ahead. But Melinda, how do we do that? How do we plan ahead? How do we know that we can find opportunities before they even exist and basically guide agencies to
yes.
write them so that we can bid on them?
Yeah, I love
That
it.
yeah, it feels so good knowing that there is a solution. I want to share a story. I was on a client call the other day, and they have been working with a consultant for a while
Mhm,
on their GSA schedule. And this is an 8 figure organization. And they hired this gentleman because he has 18 years of experience. He touts 18 years of experience very proudly. And he said something on the call that really stood out to me. He said, there is no way to forecast contracts.
hmm.
18 years. Now I start smiling. I'm trying to hold it together, Shakri, because like I'm just like, whoops. I'm like, that would be inconsistent with what the government does.
Exactly.
Um, so just, if we think about how a big private institution, a publicly traded organization like, I don't know, Kellogg's or, any medical or any brand
Mhm.
really that's publicly funded, they are showing where the money is going.
Absolutely.
Every investment, every single dollar that is generated is going. There's nothing that is hidden, right?
Mhm.
There's nothing that is hidden. Now, the largest public institution is the government, and they are creating all the transparency that we need.
Mhm.
And that is why, for many people, it feels like there's so much paperwork, bureaucracy, and I
Right.
got to red tape, and I got to go through this, and I got to do that. I got to register for SAM, and I got to get a certification. And oh, by the way, my minority certification for federal is not the same one for state or local. And it's just all of these things. And it feels overwhelming. And then what happens? A business owner who is busy, you're busy. You're just delegating it to someone that you found on LinkedIn with a Gmail account. And they are not telling you anything about what they're doing, but you constantly pay them a retainer to
Mhm.
get a result that you're not seeing.
Yeah. I tell you on my end, very similar to you, I've been working in the community for about 20 plus years. And through the bond readiness program, I was connected with the contractor that had a bonding agent, but they were not able to grow their bonding program past the $5 million mark. So they were able to identify opportunities, but they could not align their bonding capacity to access those opportunities.
Wow.
And I see that time and time again. Maybe the business owner doesn't have the predictability, but it's almost like standing outside of a store, right? And you're
Yeah.
just window shopping.
Yeah.
And business owners are just looking at opportunities pass them by day after day. They're looking at their competitors being able to leverage and have access to contracts that the government is releasing. And because they don't have the proper business practices, or
Mhm.
because they're not able to establish or expand their bonding program, they're missing out. Now, I don't know about you, Melinda, but for me, I don't like to miss out on opportunities. And
Yeah.
I really don't like feeling that I don't have access to something. So
Mm.
much of what we do in our partnership is really showing business owners that access granted. We
Yes.
have the blueprint and we have the framework, and we can really show people how to position themselves as business owners, as entrepreneurs, as corporations, how
Mhm.
to have that predictability and really get in the game.
It's amazing. I love what you just shared. It's happening everywhere. And
Mm.
I honestly I think to the it's actually helping us, you and I. It's helping
It
us
is.
because the more that these fakers, these gurus continue to show their hand, the more that they continue to say the same thing, and the easier it is for us to stand out because there's proof. These are what we're sharing today are things you can't Google. You can't chat GPT it. You
No.
can't, well, now you can YouTube it because you see this live video.
Yeah.
But other than that, there is truth, and you can only get the truth from the masters in those spaces.
Mhm.
You can either, when you're stepping into a new space, you can decide to do it alone, right? You can do it alone, but you're
Hard,
busy. Like, who
hard.
has time to go and fill out forms
Mhm.
and to figure out how to navigate this world? You want to have relationships. You want to connect with other business owners, and you want to connect with the agencies and actually get them to know you and you know them, and even potentially get a direct contract so that you don't have to bid with everyone else. Like, there's opportunities everywhere that you're missing every single day that you don't know this information. And I don't know about you, Shakri, it breaks my heart because when I hear, and I'm on social media scrolling, and people are like, I want to create consistency. I want to create predictability. I'm looking for cash flow. I don't know where next year's revenue is coming from. Next year is 6 months away. If you don't know where your revenue is coming from, what about your team and their families and
Mhm.
how they take care of their family? And I mean, you often, sometimes, I'm talking to the audience, sometimes you're missing out on paying yourself so that you can take care of your team, but that can't last forever, right? Your spouse is complaining, you're just, you got to do something, and you got to make a change. You can't do what everyone else is doing. You got to level up. And you already know that. Like, you feel that you're hitting your head against the next level. Like, your need just breaks through, but you need a guide. And that's why we're here. We're here to be your guide. We're here to share with you that there is a way, that there is a roadmap. Here's the thing. My proprietary system, the GovCon Sales Strategy, is it's a multi-billion dollar blueprint. It is the result and the reason why my clients get results in contracting. Because when it comes to working with state agencies, local agencies like colleges, school districts, hospitals, correctional facilities, clerk of courts, utilities, all of those agencies, airports, you
Mhm.
know, and then you've got federal, and that is a whole beast on itself. You need a system that's going to help and guide you through that process. But if it's cookie cutter and it's got one size fits all,
Mm-mm.
we're here to tell you it's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie. It
No,
won't work.
no.
It won't. What will work is a system that will flex and fit your business and be custom to how you run your business. And more importantly, the vision that you have for your business. Because this is like maybe step 10 of like the 50 step plan, right? Like,
Mhm.
you're just like, but if I continue to do what I'm doing from step 10 to step 50, you're going to burn out. You're going to lose your business. You're going to go bankrupt. Like, something bad, like traumatically is going to happen,
Right.
because you can't keep using the old principles that got you started into the new level. You
Yes.
got to use higher level systems. And why not use a system that works for 50 million, 100 million, and billion-dollar organizations? The system that's going to help you go from small to mid to large. The system that works whether you have no team, like you're a solopreneur and you're
Mhm.
just basically doing yourself,
Mhm.
to assist to a team that has hundreds and thousands of employees. The system works if you work it. And
Yep.
so we're here to share with you 3 steps. One is we're here to share with you 3 steps. One is to find them. Find the opportunities that you're looking to bid before they even exist. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
I'm going to get too excited about this one, Shakri. You might want to
Mhm.
break it up a little
Mhm.
bit.
Mhm.
And then the step number 2, after you find them, is you bid on them. Now,
Yes.
when you find them, you're not just looking at them. You're calling the agencies up. You're
Yes.
going to the events. You're connecting with them. You're connecting with partners who could potentially be subcontractors, teaming partners, where you're prime or maybe you're sub. You're doing all of that due diligence
Mhm.
ahead of it ever showing up in a procurement portal, ahead of it showing up on sam.gov, ahead of showing up on the city of wherever you're located, ahead of showing up on your state website, ahead. It already exists right now, currently, right now. It's
Mhm.
July 1st, 2026. I'm going to go ahead and date this. We already know what will be bid in 2027.
Ooh.
Do you? You need to know so that you can create some predictability, so that you can get off the hamster wheel, so that you can get some clarity on where you're steering your ship. Because right now, you're steering it as far as the future will show you. And I'm here to share with you that the future is a lot further along than you are. And you got to catch up. There's the only way to survive this season right now in entrepreneurship and business. The entire era that you are used to, the industrial era, where you're working hard on administrative tasks and doing all of these, menial things that you can delegate to an AI, is not just about AI. This is changing how our taxes are handled,
Mhm.
tariffs are handled, communication and relationships with different governments across the world. This is not just United States. This is the world. And so if you're thinking to yourself, well, it's just going to be another day. Oh, it's not going to be that bad. Oh, I'll figure it out tomorrow. This is why, this is the number one reason I believe that businesses go out of business, is because they wait for tomorrow when tomorrow never shows up. And when it shows up, you're delayed, you're behind, and you're feeling the pain and wondering why you're feeling victim. Why did the system screw you? Why did these things happen to you when you could have prepared and
Or
been the one to carry other people through? You've got a team, you've got vision, you've got ideas. Maybe God has given you something really big. You
Mhm.
cannot delay. You cannot delay. There is no delay when it comes to opportunity. Everything has already been set in front of you, and you just have to take the step forward. Now, when it comes to government contracting, it's funny, Shukri, I hear, and I've heard this several times, it's like, oh, I don't like the government. I don't like the government. Here's the thing, the government showed up in the book of Genesis.
Yes.
This is not new. This
Mhm.
is just that a lot of people don't know. And if the higher you go in your wealth transfer, the more that you see the government show up.
Absolutely.
Not to be friends with them, because I mean, let's just be real. Every client that you have, you love. Every client that you have, you bring them to invite them to your house for dinner?
Mm,
Absolutely not.
probably not. Probably not.
But you still have the fortitude to serve them. You
Absolutely.
still have the fortitude to give them some level of impact, because that's what you were created for.
You mentioned
So,
something,
yeah,
Melinda. I wanna pause for a second. You
yeah.
mentioned service.
Mhm.
This is what I love. A lot of people are in business not just to make money. They're in business so that they have enough resources to serve
Yeah,
their team, to serve their community, to honor their faith if that's aligned
yeah.
with who they are. What I've come to realize is that having this plan, having access to the systems that we've built, gives people the opportunity to serve and give and make a
Mm,
greater impact.
yes.
Everyone is motivated differently.
Yeah.
Some of us are motivated by success and the numbers, and there's nothing wrong, right or wrong about that. Other people are motivated by impact and
Yeah.
service to others. And we can do both,
Yes.
but with a plan.
Yes.
Having the plan, having the blueprint so that you understand exactly where your opportunity is, and then when it comes to bonding, exactly what you need to do. Can
Yeah.
you imagine that as a business owner? Having a system, not a system that was created yesterday, but a
No.
proven system, a system that has been utilized by hundreds of
Mm,
business owners to date, that has proven to be successful, that has helped them become more successful and have a
yeah.
greater impact with their teams and their community. I mean,
Oh,
I don't know about you. I'm talking to the audience here. I would
yeah.
absolutely sign up for that. And the other thing
Yeah.
I want to mention is that, we've worked together for quite some time. And one of the things that I love about you is that it is a commitment to ensure that your clients reach their goals.
Yeah.
The same with me for bonding. There was a local contractor, woman-owned business, and she called at the last hour for a bid bond. I had a extremely busy day. My staff was out serving other clients, and she said, "Shakri, I need the bid bond, and I actually need it today."
Yeah.
Do you know what I did because I care? I
Mm,
stopped what I was doing. I rearranged 2 appointments that were coming up, and I
yeah.
got in my car and I raced there, handed her the bond. She gave me the biggest hug and just said, "Thank you." So,
Yeah.
yes, success and impact looks different for each person, but it all starts with partnership, with a system, a great consultant, and then working that plan. And then the things that you were once dreaming about, you look around, you turn around, and now they are a reality. You're
Yes.
living your dreams if you follow the framework.
Wow. I'm a sigh of relief for so many business owners. I mean, we've seen the transformation. Clients have called me directly, and they call my cell phone, and they're just like, "Melinda, we won. And
Yes.
it's not a small win, it's a big win. And
Mhm.
it's like it hasn't fully caught up with them
Yeah.
that the problem that they had yesterday no longer exists.
Longer ex
Like, it's just like, we won. Like, what all of the things that you're worrying about,
Mhm.
gone. Like, gone. You're worried about where to put team. You're worried about payroll. You're worried about overhead. You're worried about equipment. You're worried about insurance and bonding. You're worried about all these things. And one contract, gone. Like, all of it is gone. And it's like, problems don't, you just get newer
New
problems.
problems.
You got new problems, but
Yes.
here's the thing, you know how to solve them. So
Exactly.
it's just like, they're gone. And so, okay, here are the new problems. Well, guess what? The system is flexible and it fits. So you got a new problem, you know the answer, you know how to solve it.
Yeah.
And you just use the system and the tools to solve it so that you can say again, it's gone.
It's
And you
gone.
continue to do that. It's gone. It's like, I mean, just like the sigh of relief, not even how good are you going to sleep to know that your entire body
Yeah.
is relaxed.
Mhm.
You sleep hard. Your spouse is going to be like, you slept so hard.
Yeah.
There was no way I was waking you up,
Yeah.
because it was a relief. It was a peace of mind that everything is working. It's working for your vision, for the good of what you're building. That
Mm.
is such, I can't even explain it. You just like
I
bypass all of the nonsense that
Mhm.
the world teaches you that you got to do, and you just simplify it. You do the steps simply. You just follow the steps and you get there. So, going back to the steps, 3 steps we're going to share with you today. First step is to find them. You're going to find them, find the opportunities, find the relationships, find the agencies. Guess what? We all have that information for you ready to go. Step number 2 is bid on them. Now, once you find them, you don't want to bid on things that are too big or too small for you. You want to get the right fit. You want to leverage your capabilities. If you are not leveraging, you are wasting your time and energy. You are a master at your skill set. You are
Mhm.
an expert, and you probably 9 times out of 10 do it better than the one who's winning the work now. Okay. They just need to know that you exist. And once they know that you exist, oh my gosh, you can borrow my win rate. Okay. Um, and then once you bid on them, then you work on them. And that's it. That's it. We're like, what complicates things is the wrapper. Once
Mm.
you unveil what's inside the box,
Mhm.
you realize that it's just business. That's all it is.
That's it.
Just business. That's it. And so we want to be your guides. So we're inviting you to a special opportunity, a private session where we're going to show you, where you're going to discover how to win. Listen, how to win government contracts
Yes.
that were written for you. How to win government contracts that were written for you.
For you.
For you.
Yeah.
No doubt that it's
Mhm.
not the right fit.
Mhm.
No doubt that you have to be the lowest. No, you get to show up and be the expert that you show up to be now, and you get recognized for that.
Mhm.
That's what we're doing. So, if you're interested, and we invite you to come to this event, because it's going to be insane, Shakri. I don't even know what to say. They're like planning for this event, and all of the value that we're going to deliver in this event is it's I mean it's like I'm like, okay, this is insane. Like, the
Mhm.
the ticket itself, it's nothing compared to the value you're going to get.
Absolutely nothing. Yeah.
I've delivered this specific experience before, and one of the attendees in the room said this was worth $3 million.
Wow.
Now, did we charge 3 million? No.
No.
No, because you still have to apply it.
Yeah.
And we're going to guide you through how you can simplify all of the nonsense around government contracting so you can just get the contract. You could build a relationship, and you don't have to rely on so-called experts, but you can rely on people that have a proven system, a framework, and that will hand hold you through the process so that you're never alone.
I'm signing up.
So
I'm
excited.
signing up. Even though I'm going to be there, I'm signing up.
You better be there.
I'll be there, but I'm still signing up. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
love
it's going to be so much fun. Okay, so we have two ticket types. We have VIP. So that VIP session that happens before the masterclass is with me and Shakri, and we will answer your specific personal questions around contracts and bonding. This is huge value. This is not something you're going to, no, this is a big conversation in a small private space. Now, we do have limited seating for this because we like to serve every single one in the VIP session. So I believe we only have 20 spots. We only have 20 spots. That's it. So when they're booked, they're done. That's it. $20, 20 seats. That's it. Now, the general admission, we're filling up that general admission. That's going to be the training that follows the VIP session. Once we open the doors to general admission, we'll start the training. Either way, you're going to want to be there. This is going to be the best 3-hour session of your life, and it's going to set your business up, not just for 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2031. I mean, if you want to build, like, can I ask a question, Shakri?
Okay.
This is so important. This is so important. Have you ever thought how old your business is going to be? Like, how old do you want your business to be? Do you want it to be like something that lasts for 5 or 10 years, or do you want it to last 50 and 100 years?
Oh, definitely 50 to 100 years. This is a legacy business.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a passion project. It's a legacy business.
It's a legacy business, right? And so, like, why would you do business with a small organization that's only been around for a few years, that doesn't know how to navigate the world and the system, rely all of your eggs in that one basket, when you can diversify? Not just, we're not saying goodbye to your clients, but we are diversifying your revenue so that you can create stability while your competitors are trying to figure it out. And when we're coming up to 250 years celebrating the United States, 250 years. And I know companies that, and I've worked for companies that are 100 years plus old. So if you're saying to yourself, you're listening to this and you're like, I haven't even thought about like a year, 5 years. Listen, this is a higher level. This is why the systems that you've been using in your business don't work at this level. They just don't. What works is planning 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, 100 years ahead. And you're not going to be able to see everything. But when you know that you can build a revenue stream of consistency, a predictability, that every year it snowballs, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. You can add a zero practically every year. It changes your life. It changes what you believe is true. And I just want to share with you that, like, it's just been that was on my heart to share with people, that it's time, when we're saying that we want to create a legacy business, that we actually mean it. So this is the conversation where we're going to talk about that. And you want to be in the room. If you want to build a legacy, something that lasts without you, something that can stand without you, something that has a system, right? Because there's a difference between a business that was built with Rockefeller systems and a business that was built with blockbuster systems.
Oh yeah, that's so good.
A system that's built with blockbuster systems only survives a season. A business that's built with Rockefeller systems survives centuries. So which one do you want? Which one do you want? Yeah, it's that simple.
Love it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Wow. So yeah, guys, click the link down in the description. Go to melindacologne.com/training. Secure your spot today. Yes. I'm telling you, This is exciting. Oh my gosh. Anything you want to share, Shakri?
Yeah.
I just want to kind of like jump around, but I'm trying
Yeah.
to like stay still for
So,
this.
I think we also have some other bonuses for our
Yeah.
VIP people, so don't forget to share that.
Oh my gosh. You're so right. You see, I'm so
Yes.
excited. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. Now, VIP is going to get the additional hour before general session training,
Mhm.
and you're going to get the GovCon Advantage audiobook, which was written
Mhm.
by yours truly, that breaks down the entire framework that we're going to share with you, and that you can listen it to in the car, your commute, your job site, the gym, anywhere. I mean, it's like you're learning and going at the same time. And also the guidebook that is going to you're going to be able to fill in and customize your roadmap for your business. I don't even know. That's a lot. That's a lot
I was
of
gonna say
value.
all of that at VIP. And
Yes.
what is the price point again for VIP?
Oh, it's only 97. It's
Mm.
only $97. Yeah. That's like Starbucks for a week. Like
It's
it's
Starbucks,
nothing.
easily, easily, easily.
And
Yeah, I'm
that's
so
the cheap
excited.
cups of coffee too.
I'm doing the math. Yep, you're
Yeah.
you're spot on about that. I
Yeah.
really just encourage everyone that's listening to us today and also catching the replay to make the small investment. Come out, get the information, spend some time with us. We love spending time with people, adding value. Bring your bonding questions as well.
Oh yeah.
That's
Please.
gonna be really important. If
Yeah.
you are a service provider, contractor, small business, if you have, any type of bonding need and you have questions, whether you have an agent, or not, please bring those questions to the table if you sign up for VIP, and we can definitely navigate through those and, ensure that you have the information that you need to move forward.
Yes. So good. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, to be able to just like put that to rest. I think that as owners and founders, we often have decisions that we need to make. And then just having this opportunity where we can just finally make a decision. Oh, it's like just frees up your mind so you can think about other things, right?
And be more
Oh,
creative. I
yeah.
love
Oh,
Yes,
so true.
creativity.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Guys, we're inviting you. We're excited to see all of you there. We cannot wait to pour into you and to learn about your business, learn about the vision, see you, really understand what you need so that
Mhm.
you can walk away with everything you need to conquer and to create a plan that is going to last a lifetime. Guys, we love you so much and we'll see you soon. Take
See you
care.
soon, guys.
Bye.